Welcome to 2K Sports. Glad to have you with us. Here alongside Tim Legler and Grant Hill, I'm Brian Anderson with Ali LaForce joining us courtside. Here's Nowitzki. Lets it fly. The rebound by Markkanen. And here's Nurkic. Utah moving the ball around. Kicks it to George. From about 16, jump shot is good.
And he's a crafty scorer for a young player. George is always going to find the gaps in the defense.
Nowitzki. Money from 17 feet out.
I mean, what do you expect when you give him the clear look? That's just too easy.
Well, the key is to take what the defense allows. That is smart basketball.
I love this approach. Getting him involved early, and it's already paying off.
And we knew coming into this game, we expected him to be very involved early.
And so it's George with it. He brings it up for Utah. From deep three-point range. An absolute bomb from three-point range.
Good balance and shooting mechanics give George that NBA range.
On target from range.
Anything you can do, I can do better. That one felt a little personal right there.
And within the bigger picture of the game, you have these individual matchups.
Defensive foul.
The defensive effort was lacking a bit, but hey, give them credit for finding a weakness there.
Well, with that kind of success, I imagine they'll continue to be aggressive inside.
Now here's George. 7 points in the game. Markkanen outside. Down low. Nurkic shot is good.
Yeah, in the paint, Nurkic can be a monster. He's got all the physical gifts he needs to dominate.
Drills it from deep. Nowitzki's got 8.
And that's what they want to do. Get him open looks early.
It's Markkanen on the wing. And he makes it on the layup.
Some real toughness from Markkanen. Powers through the contact, then has the focus and touch to finish.
Here's Nowitzki. Not enough on that one as it misses. And a little over 2.5 minutes gone here in the first. Back to Markkanen. Here's George. And the layup is good off the glass. He's got 9.
Just a gutsy play by George inside, finding the close range look.
The shot by Kidd, no good. Utah leading. No question, this offense has some firepower.
And they're looking very confident in all that they're doing right now.
Now here's George. 9 points in the game. 5 to shoot. Pass to Filipowski. It's good. Set up beautifully by George. Mavericks trail by 4. Here's Nowitzki. And he can't bank that one in. And it's Utah with the ball. Markkanen with it. Now guarded by Butler. George feels it out a bit. Utah needs to get off a shot here. Nurkic. The rebound by Chandler. Pass to Kidd. Inside. Nowitzki. That one's good. Nowitzki's got 10 points.
Well, he's a guy they look to go to, and now you see why.
Wow. I'll tell you, such an advantage having a playmaker who can get up to the rim and finish.
Now that is what every team wants.
And you can see how it energizes the entire team.
Here's Nowitzki. Good. That's his 5th bucket in 9 attempts. Pass to Filipowski. And here's Bailey for 3. The rebound by Chandler. The Mavericks trailing. Butler on the wing. Offensive board. And it's Chandler missing. Here's Bailey. No good with a layup. Here's Nowitzki. And that misses. That would have put him up. To the right side. Lets the 3 fly. That misses. Would have counted had it gone. Well, it's been a high-scoring, competitive game through the first quarter of play. Utah ahead.
15.
And close game underway so far. We'll see if either of these teams can jump out ahead in this second quarter. And some stats here, guys. The scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, we've seen them take advantage of the lanes given to them so far. The defense isn't plugging it up, and it's being exploited.
Here's Collier. Rebounded by Butler. The Mavericks on offense. Trailing by 2. From downtown. Kidd with the bucket.
3.
Kidd's got 6 points.
This game has been like a seesaw. Both teams going back and forth at one another.
We see this in the NBA all the time. It is very difficult to keep a lead in this league.
And that one drops. Well, plenty of give and take so far.
There's 6 lead changes already. Both teams came to play.
Out of bounds. It'll be Utah's ball. Utah making a switch here.
Number 34.
Utah with the ball. Here's Collier. And he makes no mistake. Slam dunk.
And the slam was so good. But the dribble move he made to get there was a thing of beauty.
Absolutely. What a slick play.
Jason Kidd.
It's good on the putback. Give him 8 points now.
Big time effort on the glass.
And when you have a touch that soft, those tip-ins are easier to make. From 12 feet, that one off the back iron and out.
That is a missed opportunity. He'd love to have that one back.
The dunk with a foul on top of it. So strong.
That's a great look. His teammate was on the move, but he put it right where it needed to be.
Utah making a switch here. George for 3. Ooh, he's been flawless tonight. Now he's 6 for 6.
And there's a nice rhythm to his three-point shot. You know, George has a confident stroke.
Here's Nowitzki. Connects on the 17-footer.
And he knows he can make this shot. I mean, clearly there's no indecision for him from there.
Well, his great advantage is that he can shoot over the top of almost any defender.
Tyson Chandler.
Man, good whistle there.
Personal foul.
Utah shooting their initial free throws of the game here.
At the line for your Jazz.
The first free throw is good.
And there's no question George can fill it up. For him, it's about focusing on shooting good percentages.
And that's why you don't want to foul a guy like him. He is going to make those free throws.
Jason
Kidd with the bucket. One team gains momentum, then the other storms back.
Hey, if this is any indication of how the game is going to go, we're in for a treat.
The Mavericks leading. Pass to Butler. Some nice ball movement by Dallas. Here's Nowitzki. It's guarded by Markkanen. And it's Nowitzki missing. Second quarter play, almost 3 minutes gone here. Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Now into the
Utah making a switch here.
Yusuf Nurkic.
And so it's Dallas with it.
Bailey.
Outside Butler. Pass to Marion. Oh, trying his luck from deep. Here's Bailey. He's scoreless. And he gets that one. And the Jazz lead by 1.
Yeah, for this coaching staff, they want Bailey operating in the paint. I mean, he's got athleticism and touch.
3 points.
When you can shoot over the top of people and hit a high percentage from out there, you are in rare company.
And nobody putting out much of an effort to stop him.
Surprising, in a close game, a lack of energy on defense.
When every possession matters, your defense has to be better.
Pass to Markkanen. Back to Filipowski. Lays it up and in off the pretty assist. Filipowski's got 6.
They're punishing those late defensive rotations, getting good looks inside throughout the half.
Yeah, everybody will remember the bucket, but how about that pass to set it up?
Until Will Hardy calls the timeout. He's going to take a moment to give him a breather and talk things over. .07 left in the first half of basketball. Here's Williams. It's wide right, hits off the rim. Oh, it's stolen. To the paint. It's intercepted. And they're pushing it up. On up the court. Pass to Kidd. Here's Marion. Here's Novak. Covered by Love. It's stolen away. And now the Jazz on the run in transition. Utah with another miss. And Dallas with possession. 2-second difference between shot and game clock. Yep, that one's good. And the Mavericks lead by 2. It's Mikhailuk on the wing. Outside, Williams. 6 to shoot. Here's Konchar. Misses the layup. And a pretty tightly contested game here as we end the first half. Dallas on top. They lead by a bucket. We've got more hoops coming your way in just a minute. And in that first half, we saw a pretty tight battle. We'll soon find out what sort of adjustments were discussed during halftime. George, right side. Pass to Filipowski. George outside. The rebound by Haywood. And the Mavericks with possession here. 2-point game. To the middle. It's a one-on-one situation. Here's Novak. Misses the 3. Pass to Bailey. Puts it up. Oh, not wasting any time and taking the shot and hitting it. Bailey's gotten his second bucket of the game.
Well, Bailey is a shot-making machine, particularly off the catch at this stage.
Here's Kidd. And he lays it up and in. Kidd's got 13.
The defense couldn't collapse quickly enough.
Here's Bailey. And he goes in for the dunk.
Whoa, Ace Bailey, he put that on his highlight reel.
Here's Kidd. Knocks it down from distance. Kidd's got 5 points in the quarter.
Exactly what every offense needs. Shooters who can force the defense to extend.
Yeah, that's how you create that spacing, and that will open up a lot of options offensively.
Oh, ripped away. Here's Terry. Here's Marion. Off target from outside. Here's Bailey. He's got 6.
A big-time slam right there by Bailey. You know, good to see this young man play with such authority.
Filipowski comes with a double. And Keontae George gets the whistle that time. That's his first foul.
First team foul. Substitution for Mavericks.
Pass to Nowitzki.
Tyson Chandler.
Shoots over Filipowski.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki, that one's good. Nowitzki's got 19 points.
Well, if he's going to be covered like that, he has to continue to take that shot.
Out of bounds, it'll be Mavericks ball.
Mavericks ball.
Second half of play here with just under 2.5 minutes passed. Terry's shot is good.
Jason Terry.
Now it's a 6-point Dallas lead.
Well, the defense was a little soft right there, and it made it a practice shot.
And so Will Hardy calls a timeout. I think right now he might be looking at some adjustments. Here's Collier. A little over 2.5 minutes off the clock in this final half of play.
Get up there, young fella. Sometimes as a point guard, you got to take it yourself.
Well, it's okay to be selfish when you can flush it like that.
Well, that's an explosive move right there, and it was perfectly timed.
Here's Nowitzki. Again, the Mavericks good for 2 more. 1:57 left in the third. Pass to Collier. Here's Bailey. Back to Conchar. 6 on the shot clock. Here's Collier. And he was fouled while in the act of shooting, so he'll take 2 free throws.
Second personal foul.
I don't mind that. I mean, they met him at the rim and temporarily prevented the point.
And he knocks down the first one. No good on the second free throw. Dallas leading by 5. To the inside. Stevenson. Rebounded by Bailey. Pass to Shibwe. Right wing. Up. Minute 15 left in the third quarter. Utah moving the ball around. Conchar can't hit. And so it's Dallas with it. Here's Terry. Down low. Nowitzki.
Dirk Nowitzki.
And he banks in the layup. Nowitzki's got 23.
He's been carrying the load on offense in this one, and he might as well keep looking for his shot the way he's been going.
Conchar, right side. Pass to Shibwe. Here's Collier. Rebound by Terry. The Mavericks leading. We've got a 9-second difference between the shot clock and game clock. Now Stevenson. Inside. Yes, it's good.
Nowitzki.
He's got 25.
I love the shot selection from him right now. He's not settling, and that's why he's shooting at a very high rate.
I mean, I'm just not sure what he was thinking right there. I mean, he needs to get his head in the game.
Utah shooting their 5th and 6th free throw attempts tonight. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. Coach probably just checking to make sure everybody's on the same page here. And timeout called by Rick Carlisle. He might have seen something and needs to review with his guys. And Dallas making a change here. So Will Hardy calls a timeout. He's going to take a minute to regroup with his players. That free throw, no good. Good on the second one. "11 seconds left in the third quarter. And it's Nowitzki missing. Here's Filipowski. No good. Would have counted had it gone. And so it's Dallas up by a healthy 8 points at the end of the period.
50. It's the fourth quarter.
And this is it. Glad to have you along for this fourth quarter. The Mavericks lead by 8. Outside for Butler. Launches it. Counted from distance.
Their strategy has been pretty simple here in the second half. Attack from three-point range.
Well, they certainly have the shooters to do it. It's just about finding that rhythm.
Dirk Nowitzki.
Nowitzki, that one's good.
And just executing at a high level. I mean, taking what the defense allows and putting in the work.
Well, they are making something very difficult look simple right now.
Pass to Chandler. Unable to get that one. Jazz trail by 13. Releases. Utah with another miss.
Wait, it didn't go that time, but that's a shot he should feel confident in taking.
Here's Nowitzki. Williams defending. From about 19. It's rebounded by George. And so it's George with it. He brings it up for the Utah Jazz.
Incredible. It sometimes falls to the point guard to be the offensive catalyst.
Seems like he always knows when his squad needs a lift.
It was an aggressive move that could change momentum.
Here's Nowitzki. Over Williams. Offensive rebound. Tries again. Here's Chandler. Tough sequence there. They just couldn't get it to go. Pass to George. Back to Conchar. Banked it in off the glass.
A growing aspect of George's game. He's working to become a strong facilitator.
They double him with Conchar. Here's Nowitzki. 17-footer is in.
And he's going to nail these if you give him the space. That's just soft D.
Well, if you're going to give him that shot, he will take it anytime.
A chance here to catch up with Allie from the sideline.
I was able to listen in on what Will Hardy was going over with his team. He asked his team to take in the moment, saying, "This is what it's all about, guys. This is why we work so hard and why we love this game. Embrace it." Back to you guys.
Okay, good stuff. Thank you, Allie. George fires. Another chance.
And look at Nurkic using his physique on offense, taking his shot and drawing a good foul.
No good on that one.
At the line.
And he's good on the second. Here's Kidd. Here's Terry. Butler outside. 5 on the clock.
2 minutes remaining in the game.
Oh, he goes to the glass with that one.
Dirk Nowitzki.
And trust me, when the D's slow to react, he'll be the first guy to make them pay.
Well, the way this game is going, I'm actually not surprised it was that easy for him.
George using the glass to lay it in.
And just muscling it in. George, very aggressive.
The Mavericks lead by 10. Here in the fourth quarter, just under 2.5 gone by. Butler. Here's Nowitzki. Yes, sir! From 13 feet.
Well, he's cooking with gas right now. He's got over half of his team's points, and he's showing no signs of letting up.
Here's Terry. Takes a 13-footer. Cash it in.
And there's no way this margin gets closed down. Great execution of a game plan and a nice win here for the Mavericks.
And the huge difference today, the efficiency from beyond the arc.
Yeah, once they started hitting shots, it stretched out the D and opened up the entire offense.
Here's Kidd. Oh, can't hit the jumper. And the Jazz with possession. Here's Nurkic. Oh, touches it off the glass. There's a 4-second difference from the shot clock and the game clock. Here's Terry. 15 seconds left to play in the fourth quarter. Just 5 on the clock. Oh, it misses. And so it's Dallas winning this one. Just a gutsy performance on the road.
It really was. When this one was up in the air late, they showed how tough-minded they are as a team.
And that about wraps it up.
we'll see the Golden State Warriors taking on the Utah Jazz. We've got some terrific NBA action in store for you today. I'm Kevin Harlan, joined by Greg Anthony and Stan Van Gundy. And we've got Alan LaForce reporting from the sideline.
First personal foul.
And now we've got the intentional foul.
Yeah, not sure what that was about. I mean, talk about a brain cramp.
6 to shoot. George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively.
Pretty basketball. George with the perfect feed.
Pass to Podziemski. Back to Curry. Here's Horford. And finished off by Horford.
Well, he's a bit of an undersized center. However, his leaping ability can certainly mask that.
Golden State foul call.
And now they decide to foul intentionally.
First personal foul. Second team foul.
So it's Utah now. Trains the three-pointer.
A lot of confidence from George shooting a three early in his career.
On the wing, Green. Golden State moving it around. Here's Curry, and he uses the glass on the layup.
Just setting the tone with an aggressive move to the rack. And where's the help defensively?
Well, when you are the aggressor this early, it is intimidating.
Warriors foul.
And the foul is called. He intentionally grabbed him there for some reason. I don't know.
Kevin, all I can think of is that he's trying to slow the game down a little bit.
Right.
That's a stretch, though. Definitely a strange move on his part. Never a bad idea to run the old pick play.
You're right. And if it produces a slam like that, we'll probably see more of them.
Yeah, defensive breakdown there. Gotta communicate and switch that screen.
And it's Podziemski in the corner. On the clock. Horford gets the bucket.
Assist
Horford's got his second bucket of the game to go.
And folks, this is Horford in his zone. Wasn't going to let that opportunity slip away.
George with the ball. And Curry picks him up defensively. Nurkic. Nice pass. Right into the rack perfectly for the layup.
And their post play has been really solid right off the bat. Great work inside by Curry there. So clever and composed in the paint.
And here in the first, approaching 3 minutes played. George, no good.
Well, when they're playing off you, you have to make them pay. And he couldn't.
Curry, good. And that's now 6 points for Stephen Curry.
And those are the kind of nice inside looks they've gotten here in the first half.
The Warriors leading. Greg, their offensive approach has been rock solid here.
And they're finding the weak spots in the D and attacking.
Filipowski grabs the board. Pass to Bailey. And he converts the layup.
And with his endless length, Ace Bailey's a good option down low.
Here's Curry. Nurkic with the block. Marking it into the lane. To the paint. It's stolen by Green. 3 on 3. They get the rebound. And Curry has it in the corner. They kick it out to Green from outside the arc. And the Warriors miss again. It's George on the wing. George double teamed. And wrestling for it there, but no one has possession. We'll have a jump ball.
Call.
43 seconds left in the first quarter. It's tipped. The Warriors trail. Here's Curry. Filipowski grabs the board. And here's Utah. Podziemski with it. Now defended by Markkanen. To the middle. Here's Horford. And a great assist by Curry as that one goes in.
Stephen Curry.
And that's now 6 points for Horford. George in the post. Solid play in the low block, and that one's good.
Yeah, he makes it look so easy out there. The game comes naturally to him.
We've seen the lead change hands quite a bit in this one.
And guys, I think each team knows they can win this game. Just a matter of who can catch that moment.
It's been all about Stephen Curry for the Golden State Warriors. He notched 8 points in the... And getting going again here in the second quarter. Fairly close game so far. And a look at how the offensive approach has been going here so far for the Warriors.
Well, their game plan has been very effective so far. They're working the ball inside, putting constant pressure on the defense.
Shooting foul as the whistle blows. He'll shoot 2 free throws.
And I like the fact that the defense is looking to protect the rim at all costs.
That free throw, no good.
Probably a little draft in the arena tonight. He's the last guy you expect to miss the mark by that much.
Here's George. Takes it inside. Got it. He's now 3 for 5 from the field.
Aggressive slash from the young guard. George fears no one when attacking the basket.
Here's Bailey. And an intentional foul there, GA. Wish I could say why.
That one's pretty strange. I mean, no idea what got into his head right there.
Pass to Bailey. And that's an intentional foul.
Warriors foul. D'Anthony Melton. First personal foul.
Here's George.
Second team foul.
7 points in the game. And he's good on the 3-ball.
Number 19.
Good job of stepping up to the plate there, seizing back the momentum for his team.
Yeah, plenty of lead changes in this game. It's gone back and forth.
Porzingis can't hit. Utah leading by 3. And man, is this team on a roll right now offensively, Greg. So fun to watch.
They're playing with so much confidence, which is why they're tearing it up from this area.
And the Warriors making a change here.
Substitution.
Here in the second quarter with a little over a minute gone.
Moses Moody. Stephen Curry.
Pass to Melton. Back to Curry. 6 on the shot clock. On the wing, Melton. Nurkic with it. Back to Markkanen. And there's the foul. It will go on Moses Moody. That's foul number 2 for him.
And still early in the period, and they're only 1 foul away from being over the limit.
George with the bucket.
Easy to see the kind of impact George is going to have in this league. Already so productive.
Curry outside. And the rebound by Nurkic.
Not quite enough defense that time around. Just lucky he was off.
Here's Markkanen. Buries it down low. And now a 9-point Jazz lead.
And don't look now, but they're starting to extend this lead.
Well, look, we've seen that no lead is safe these days. You got to keep scoring and extending that margin.
And with that one, it ends an 11-0 run by the Jazz.
Here's George. And he gets the whistle. 2 free throws coming up.
Stephen Curry.
They get Stephen Curry.
And during his rookie year, Keontae George started about half of his games, running the point most of the time. That experience will pay off for him.
And he's good on the second. Warriors trailed by 8. The 3. Draymond Green grabs the miss. Second quarter of play with almost 3 minutes gone. Nice shot by Porzingis.
And given how tall Porzingis is, not many guys are going to block his shot, especially when he's this close.
Now Curry. 8 points for him. To Porzingis. Nice spin off the left rim and in. Now just a 4-point Jazz lead.
And just using the natural advantage he has, he can see over the top of the defense.
Yeah, there's not much else the defender can do there.
Warriors foul.
All right, we'll take a look now at how the points have been generated so far. A scoring breakdown for Utah.
Well, I have to applaud their ball movement. They're moving the ball around, finding the best looks they can, and keeping everyone involved.
And so Steve Kerr decides to call a timeout. Looking for a breather and maybe adjusting a thing or two. Just under 3.5 minutes played here in the second quarter. And it's Curry at the elbow. Wow, magical moves inside from Steph Curry.
And guys, they continue to put a lot of pressure on the interior defenders with their work down low.
Nobody near George. Gets the three-pointer to fall. George has got 18 points. Over in the corner, Green. Some nice passing by Golden State. Curry shot is off. Jazz leading by 7. And Stephen Curry with the foul. That's his third foul so far. On a situation in effect, so we'll head to the free throw line for 2. 3 trips to the line so far for him in this one. And the Warriors making a change here. Off on that one, so he goes 1 for 2 at the line. Here's Podziemski. On the wing, Melton. Hasn't made one yet. Down to 5 on the shot clock. George looking over the floor. Knocked away. And stolen by Horford. Moody with it. Now guarded by Nurkic. Now here's Melton. Inside. Pass to Podziemski. Just 4 to shoot. The shot's good on the assist by Horford.
Well, it doesn't get any easier than this. They'll take these shots every time.
And so it's the Utah Jazz with their lead standing at 6 points here at the end of the quarter. Their shooting has been the big key. Their percentage from the field so far has been terrific. Right back after this break. We've got second half action for you, and if the next couple quarters are similar to the first, this one could go down to the last possession. Outside, George. And there's the call on Curry. That will get him his 4th foul of the game.
Team foul.
The Warriors making a switch here. Off the inbound. And there's the nice layup by George. George has got 21 in the game.
And nice touch inside. George can finish from all 3 levels.
And out of bounds as Utah gains possession. Utah leading by 8. Plays it up and banks it in. He's got 23.
Yeah, George has been just merciless on offense. He's not holding back at all.
Pass to Moody. Rebound, Utah. And if you're just joining us, we played over a minute here in the third. And Draymond Green picks up the foul.
Draymond Green.
That'll be his second foul of the game.
Foul. Second team foul.
So it's Utah now. We haven't given up any points here in the second half. And Nurkic gets it to go. Nurkic has got the lead up to 12 now for Utah.
And just a massive player. Nurkic's combination of size and strength helps him on that offensive glass.
And we're just about a minute and a half into the third quarter of basketball. And here's Melton. Nothing on the board. And Bailey comes to help. Here's Podziemski. No good on the triple. Utah leading by 12. And George, here we go. Oh,